Hello, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I'm trying to fix the echo as we speak. Let us see if that's any better. Bear with me for just a minute. Well, I hope the sound is good enough for now. I'm just going to roll with it for tonight. I'll get those issues worked out. Okay, so tonight I wanted to talk about, or I guess this morning, I wanted to talk about Linda, Gibson, and Cody Garrett. It is a local case for me, and it's one that has always really bothered me. It is still unsolved. It's been unsolved since 1994, since July 4th of 1994. It's a really sad case. I'd like to just start by reading a news article that's one of the more recent ones when they were doing some DNA testing and things on the case, and we'll get into all that. I plan on covering this extensively as this one's very near and dear to my heart. And I appreciate everyone being patient with me. I decided to come on and go ahead and do a live, so there would be some content on here for tomorrow as I'll be taking Easter with my kids. So back to Linda Gibson and Cody Garrett. They were found murdered in a field outside of Somerset, Kentucky on July 7th, 1994. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Department and the Somerset Police Department are conducting the investigation. Linda Gibson was a fun-loving and easygoing 21-year-old woman, according to her younger brother, Clayton Gibson. She was real shy. She loved her family, and we loved her too, Clayton told Dateline. Linda was the best little sister in the world. According to Clayton, the Gibson family had always lived in the Somerset, Kentucky area. He told Dateline that in 1994, Linda lived with her 4-year-old daughter, Stephanie, not too far from the family. Clayton said that on July 3rd, 1994, Linda had been watching her younger half-brother, Cody Garrett. He told Dateline that Cody was a sweet and innocent 4-year-old. Clayton said that Linda's daughter, Stephanie, was being watched by Linda's mother that day. Clayton said that the half-siblings went for a walk to the local grocery store that day. They never returned home. According to Pulaski County Sheriff's Department's press release, Linda and Cody were last seen walking along Bourne Avenue near the Dairy Mart. The next day, the 4th of July, their family reported them missing. Dateline was unable to reach an official at the Pulaski County Sheriff's Department for comment, but according to their press release, it took 4 days for the Pulaski County Sheriff's Department, along with the help from Somerset Police Department, to find their bodies. Their bodies were found in a remote area outside of Somerset, hidden by tall weeds. And later, when we read some of the earlier newspaper reports, now remember, that article is a more recent one. That was NBC News done, or what, Dateline, whatever Dateline's on. That's the station that done that. Yeah, NBC News. That was a more recent one by Dateline, I think in 2018. And you'll see a big difference from that article compared to some of the first articles when this happened. I mean, it's crazy how much it changes. It's just one of those things that makes you go, okay, what's going on here? So now what I want to do is go to Google Maps and we'll take a look at Bourne Avenue and the Dairy Mart and the location where they was found, just to give you an idea of the layout of the town and kind of what their last days were like. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pull Bourne Avenue up. Give me just a moment, bear with me. Okay, so here's Bourne Avenue. A little podunk town. Okay, so Bourne Avenue is here. If I'm not mistaken, the Dairy Mart. Here's the church where they said in earlier reports that Linda and Cody was seen on the steps. And this is the same day that they went missing. However, the Bourne Avenue that I just showed you, that's where they lived, and the family members lived close by. And let's go over here to the Dairy Mart. This is where they would left to walk to. There is earlier reports that they were seen there, and again, we'll get into those. There's just a lot of information in this case because, I mean, it's been unsolved since 1994. Okay, and as you can see, the Dairy Mart's down at the end of their road there. They probably walked right up through here. And I went to high school not far from here, but this is very, very close to them. And this Dairy Mart is still there. Different owners now, I'm almost completely positive of that. But if you look in this lower part of the parking lot, if you're looking at it, the lower right-hand side, there used to be a payphone there. And I can distinctly remember people kind of hanging out in that area. I don't know if they were waiting on calls, waiting to make a call. You know, it's 1994 in my area, and a lot of people had a cell phone then. And if they did, you know, they weren't at the Dairy Mart waiting next to the payphone, I guess. So, anywho, there's a little backstory about that. And they probably went there to get some snacks, you know, candy, a pop, something. Okay, so this was the last place that they were seen, and that's the last place that they told their family they were going before they went missing. Now, after this, the details get kind of fuzzy, but on July 7th, 1994, they were found in a remote area in the outskirts of our county, quite a distance away from the Dairy Mart. And when I say a remote area, I'm saying I couldn't imagine that there's not been more people out here that they haven't found. There's caves in this area, that wind cave right there. There's some caves back through in here, I think. It's the area for caves, creeks, get to the lake at some point, going down these roads somewhere. So very large bodies of water, creeks, fishing holes, swimming holes. You have caves, but this area here where it says Wind Cave, that general area, if I'm not mistaken, is where they were found in a fence row. When we get into the earlier newspaper articles, you're going to hear how were badly decomposed. I mean, you have to think we're in Kentucky. This is beginning of July, one of our hottest months, or was at that time, anyways. And yeah, I don't have to explain much more. I hope everyone sees the trigger warning. I guess I should have discussed that before I got into too many details, but this is a true crime channel, and I do discuss true crime details, respectfully, of course. But if there's facts about the case out, no matter how gory they are, we're going to go ahead and cover them because, I mean, the victims had to go through it, so we might as well face it and hear about it because awareness is key, in my opinion. That's what I'm here to do, is raise awareness. So we'll talk about those hard things, but like I said, we'll do it respectfully. Okay, allow me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some newspaper articles here, and I'm going to keep Google Earth on standby because as we go through the earlier newspaper articles, there's a few places that I want to show you. Okay, it'll take me just a moment here. Give me 2 minutes. You all give me just a moment. I am trying to set up some different audio here because I'm thinking I'm hearing echoes. Watch your ears. I don't know if it's going to squeak again. Okay, I think I have some sound here. Okay. So I'm going to start with this newspaper clipping that I found on Facebook in the Justice for Linda, Gibson, Cody, Lee, Garrett double murder in Somerset, Kentucky group by Jackie McGowan. Hang on, guys. I have an echo again. I do apologize.